The rematch with Ryan and Devin, can you give us any update? Is that the direction you guys want to go now?
No, that's not the direction we want to go.
No.
Zero whatsoever. So I actually, I'm going to sit down with Ryan. I sat down with him already.
Yeah.
And he's in great spirits. We're actually looking forward to the future. And we're just going to nail down exactly what the plans are going to be. And just, put it in play.
You guys thinking maybe a rematch with Rolly?
Well, as a fighter, speaking to you as a fighter, not a promoter, that's exactly what I would do, right? So that would be the right move for him, I think. Go get revenge. And in boxing, you're as good as your last fight, so might as well go.
We're trying to build up to another fight, rematch.
It'd
with
be hard to go back
Devin
to
and
all
Ryan.
that on weekends. Oh, you okay?
Oh,
Okay.
it just doesn't. It
It'd be
just
hard to go back on
doesn't
weekends
merit a
and doing all
rematch.
that
I
and
just,
still
I don't
following
think
him
it
around and do
really.
our thing. So it's fun.
I mean,
thank you. There are days I miss it.
Devin
but
actually lost.
and I think
Winning. His stock is super down. I mean, everybody's talking. I'm just stating facts here. People are talking about, him just being
Thank you.
a runner, like not a boxer. There's something about a boxer like Pernell Whitaker, like Maldrick Taylor, like Sweet Pea. Those are boxers. Beautiful. This guy's a runner. Why would I want to see that?
Ha! No more Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia 2. What's up, Tell 'em gang? It's your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Oscar De La Hoya done let the cat out the bag. He say he don't want Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney too. Considering they last performances, he right. Devin Haney lost while losing, but Ryan Garcia lost while losing. I'm sorry, I take that back. I messed that up, huh? I say Devin Haney lost by winning. Ryan Garcia lost by losing. So at this point, put the rematch on still anyway. This is what I'm saying. I don't think Ryan Garcia is a 147 pounder. I don't think his skills go up to 147 pounds. I don't think he can go up to 147. He can take the power 8. I think he might get knocked out by a lot of those guys. Staniosis and stuff like that will kill Ryan Garcia. I think the only place they can fight at 147 is each other. They can fight each other at 147 to make for a healthier fight, better fight for them. But to be honest with you, they fight at 140 was good. They could do that fight again at 144. It was a good fight for what we've seen. My whole thing is we got De La Hoya said he don't want to fight, he don't want to fight, and he right. I'd rather see other things. Now, mind you, we got Bill Haney and Devin Haney talking about Teofimo Lopez is next. Devin Haney done tweeted he want to smoke with T.O. and he trying to finalize that. I got a couple other sources saying that T.O. and Devin is almost finished. I don't know how true it is because the sources I'm getting it from ain't the most credible sources, so I ain't going to even speak on it. I don't know. It's like we ain't heard of official about Lamar Roach and Gervonta Davis, but officially we ain't probably not getting Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney 2 coming up. Now, we heard Bill come out and say they want the fight still, but if you look at they list, Ryan Garcia is always at the bottom of their list. They got a whole bunch of fighters on there. Ryan Garcia is always at the bottom, all the way at the bottom. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean? I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to see from Ryan Garcia. Actually, I'm with De La Hoya. I want to see Ryan go back up in there and fight Rolly, but I'm just scared it's going to be the same fight. Nervous, energy. And if you really think about it, y'all said Rolly fought so disciplined, but that's how Rolly usually fight. Rolly fights like that. Rolly is not a super wild fighter. Like Gervonta said, he might be a dumb fighter, but he's not a super wild fighter to where he's just doing anything. His style is real awkward, so it's hard to catch up to him. So I'm thinking Ryan Garcia he don't get Rolly's style. Matthew Rolly never was an amateur. So when you never, I'm not sure about that. I don't want to say that with conviction because I'm not sure, but I don't think Rolly ever had an amateur career, or if he did, I don't think it was a big amateur stint. I think he didn't start boxing until he was 17 or 16 or something like that. So Rolly is a late bloomer. but he comes from other sports, so his approach to fighting is a little bit different. I mean, Gervonta Davis even had a little trouble with him, but not really. Like, I hate when people like try to like dissect the wrong shit out of fights. Like Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero was a way different fight from Rolly and Gervonta. Why? Because Rolly and Gervonta, Rolly was doing a little bit of stuff. He was handling his business, but at the same time, he had Rolly under control. He was making Rolly do what he wanted to do. Ryan Garcia didn't do that. Rolly was making Ryan do what he wanted him to do. And that's be scared to throw that right hand, be scared to throw that left hook, and stop that right hand, kept his hand up, and he did his thing. Now we got to figure out how Rolly is feeling after Ryan is feeling after this defeat, because it was a big defeat. He got dropped. Now he lost that confidence, all that big, good confidence he had coming from beating Devin Haney ass. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia had a long history together. I told y'all this fight wasn't going to be how y'all thought it was. Ryan Garcia seen Devin Haney in the ring so many times. He understand his style. He understand his style from before he started boxing. He understand his style from when he became a better boxer. He understands his style to the max. So when he think about fighting boxers, he thinking like, I could beat Gervonta Davis because I beat Devin Haney. We was 3-3 and he look, you know what I'm saying? Fighters take what they take and they run with it. Just like Lamar Roach take. He probably feel like I beat Tank in the amateur, so I'm gonna go when I go up in this rematch. Tank is just another win for him, so he just sliding under his belt. And that's what you tend to do. Wins you forget about, losses stick with you. I'm telling you, this is a fact. A loss gonna stick with you longer than a win, because a loss you got a lot to learn from. If I do this and I do something and I learn like I felt in this business because of this, I learned way more from the time from when this business, when I was just getting money and eat. I didn't learn too much, but just keep on doing the right things. But when you fail, it teaches you how to do something different, how to take extra steps to go the extra mile to get where you want to go. Okay, so this is real humbling for Ryan Garcia. You got to mean he lost to Rolly, he lost to Ryan. That means he's not the second best. Everybody was trying to say he was second best because Tank rehydrated him. This is him when he fight Ryan. This is him when he fight. This is him when he fought Devin. This is him when he fought Tank. The difference. This is why he did this. I don't know if that's Tank haters or if that's Ryan Glazer, or what. But it seems like to me the Osprey had a big fucking thing to do with whatever the fuck going on, Ryan. That's just me. I mean, I want to say that first, but from the performance I seen with you and Rolly, let's see Rolly and Devin. Why not? Let's see Rolly and Devin. No running rule, engage. Let's see it. I'm down with T.O. and Devin. I want to see Devin again because, yeah, Devin lost while winning, but I understand why his performance like that. Oscar, you can't go out there and just down the boy and say he ain't shit, he a runner, because Devin don't run. Devin never ran it. I don't ever seen Devin ever fight like that ever. Now, we say Shakur, I got a fight when Shakur ran. I got shit like that. You know, we seen what happened when he get under big pressure. He started retreating. We seen him run on the back foot. We seen that before. Devin, I never seen him fight like that. He trained to fight like that, if you ask me. Because to fight like Williams Club, is you have to train for that. You get tired so quick to do that. Devin didn't look tired. Devin went back out. He was out in the crowd watching Orion fight, smiling and laughing and shit. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But I do think the crowd made a big difference. The scenery, the way everything was. I think all that did make a big difference in the Ryan Garcia fight. I did. And maybe Devin Haney too. But I don't think it warranted us not to see the fight at all. But you can see it's not happening because you got Devin Haney going down to Devin Haney. Got Ryan at the bottom of his list of people to fight now. And we got Oscar saying he got 0 inches in that fight right now for Ryan. So with that being said, that means it ain't happening this year. Because that's a main event fight. You see what I'm saying? That's a main event fight to the point that we can't put that fight on an undercard because it's sold so much. They already got money into that trailer. They already got money into the promotion of that fight. So it's going to happen. But we want to see Devin with a big win. We want to see Ryan with another knockout. Then we want to go back and see Devin Haney rematch because I feel like that's their fight. They think Tank is their fight. Everybody want to be like, maybe a rematch with Tank, maybe a rematch with Tank. Well, Tank already said he out the door. He going out the door. Why y'all all still trying to fight Tank? If Tank finna fight Jake in November still, he finna do his rematch with LaManche. With Lamont, he gonna beat Roaches up. Then he gonna go and fight and look, I just want to get one thing straight about this Tank and Jake and Tank being too small. I never said Tank was too small to go to 140. I don't believe he's too small to go to 140. I think his skills can go up to 140. 147, I don't know about that. But 140, I think his skills can go up to 140 easily. Now, and I think his skills can go down to 130 and 140. I think he can fluctuate between those weights, 130 to 140. I think that's Tank's sweet spot. 135 is his best spot. But 130 to 140, he can fluctuate through those spots. All right. Now, with that being said, I don't think that y'all understand when I say I don't think he go to 47 and fight Ryan. But how you go to 47 and fight Ryan and he want to go and he gonna take a fight with Jake at 195? First of all, it's two different things about this. I do think 47 is too big for Tank. Just like I think 47 is too big for Devin, and I think 47 is too big for fucking Ryan, and I think it's too big for T.O. I think y'all just scared. I think y'all just don't want to do the work to lose the weight. It's the hardest part of boxing. If I had to lose weight, we had to worry about weight. They don't want to do that part. They spoil too early. They don't want to do the real part of boxing is losing weight. Tank is a real boxer. It's programmed to his brain. I'm cool with losing the weight I gotta lose at the boxing, and I'm being comfortable with it. Let me stay around my weight so when it's time to lose weight, all that type of stuff. I feel like Tank can go up and fight Jake in an exhibition at 195. It's a way different fight than fighting a real fighter in fucking. Let's say y'all say him fight Terrence Crawford at 147 or 154, but he could go fight Jake. It's two different things. Jake is not a real fucking fighter. He is a real fighter. Now, I'm giving Jake credit to be a real fighter. He's fighting Chavez. He's trying to take on some big fights. He wanted to fight Canelo. He's trying to fight Joshua. He's taking on some big fights. So with that being said, if he's taking on these big ass fights, he's got to be a real fighter. And he's been fighting for what, 3 to 5 years at least now. You got to give that man his respect. I digress. So I'm not the guy who say I'm Tank all day. I'm Tank over everybody. Take over Keyshawn, take over Shakur, take Fan. I'm Tank, whatever. If he lose, he lose. But I'm not ashamed to say that that's who I'm riding with over all them niggas. Y'all niggas is really so much fans that y'all scared to even say y'all fans. And that's the problem. Like, if you like a motherfucking fighter, you can like a fighter without being a fan of Goofy. I love the sport. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You like Tank or you like Shakur, you like one of those, you favor somebody, nigga. Speak on who you favor. No, it's hard to speak on who you favor because if you speak on who you favor, you could be wrong. And people don't want to be wrong. And that's what this boxing shit is, nigga. You could be wrong. This is boxing. I was wrong about Rolly. I thought Rolly was going to lose to Ryan. I honestly thought that, especially coming off his performance with Devin, especially coming off of his last performance with Pitbull and shit. This nigga can lose, bro. That's what I'm thinking. But no, he didn't lose. He won. I was wrong. Chalk it up. Now, Tank told y'all that boy can hit. Now, I always said anyway, I thought Rolly did the best against Tank. Everybody think Ryan did the best against Tank because y'all just a nut ride Ryan, but Rolly really did the best against Tank, considering he got knocked out of 7. If Rolly did that good against Tank and still got knocked out, don't that speak to how good of a fighter Gervonta is? Ryan went 12 with him. He knocked Ryan out. He knocked Rolly out. He knocked both of them out. He don't have to rematch them, bro. Unless they're going to pay him more. Now, look. Shakur is a payer. Put that belt on that fight. Let Shakur as a payer get both the belts. Shakur got one. Zepeda can have the other one, or they both, whoever wins can have both the belts. Shakur got 2 belts. Now he has to fight Tank. Tank has to fight him because you got one man with 2 belts and you only got 1 belt division, Tank. So they're going to make that fight is more pleasing now. You know what I'm saying? It's worth more. Everything is better with that fight. Give that man his $200 million to fight. And it is what it is. First of all, y'all can't say Tank is scared of Shakur because he's scared to get knocked out by them little fucking broke ass hands. No. I don't think Shakur can fucking hurt Tank at all. I think that those little punches ain't gonna do shit. I just feel like it's gonna be bad for Shakur. I don't think it's gonna be what it be. I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel like this. Shakur talk a lot to the point that he always got excuses. Shakur is the excuse man, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, he is the excuse man. He had all these reasons. This is why we feel the way we feel about him. He always say all this shit before the fight, after the fight, and then before the fight and up coming to the fight, how he beat you, he levels the buzz and all that shit. Then when he get in there, he just go up in there. Against Padley, he looked amazing against Padley. I'm not talking about that fight. I'm talking about the Artems. He looked good against that fight. He looked decent in that fight. He didn't look bad again. And then De Los Santos, he's running and shit like that. Like Nakatali, all them fights, he is like, talking shit before the fight, and then he get in there and he get hit, and it changed his whole demeanor, and he don't want to put the first forward. What the fuck you think this man gonna do when Tank crack his ass? When Tank crack him, I think Shakur sit down because Shakur ain't never really been cracked. If he double up on a crack, if he weaken that body up, it's over for Shakur. I don't think Shakur could take that fucking beating. I just don't. But I mean, I could be wrong. That's why I say if Shakur still beat him with broke hands, hey, what the fuck? You can't hate on that man now. You got to get that man every bit of props he fucking asking for because he fucking did that. It is what it is. You got to earn it from me. Shakur ain't did enough to earn it from me. Tank has did it. Tank done beat everybody. He fought Frank. He fought Pedraza first. He fought Ryan. He fought Rolly. He fought Frank. He fought all these niggas already. And y'all, all the people y'all trying to fight now. Y'all trying to set up fights with pit bulls and shit. Who the fuck is Matt Bueno? Now, nobody know Matt Bueno. Keyshawn made Matt Bueno a star for going 12 with him. Albright nobody would do Albright if he ain't go 12 with Keyshawn. You see what I'm saying? So what we talking about? Let me see Keyshawn fight Albright again. How about that? Let me see an Albright fight from Keyshawn again. I don't know. Keyshawn was winning that fight, though. Keyshawn was winning that fight to me. But he had a lot of problems with him because he said he's bigger than him. And I guess I get it. A bigger guy give you more problems. But Keyshawn was still winning, so I don't want to hear that. I just don't think. I think Keyshawn and Tank gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a real good fight. I don't think Keyshawn can beat Tank though. Unless he beat Tank before we get in the ring some type of way. I digress. You won but still lost. And you got to sit with that. You are as good as your last performance. This is what it is. Y'all want to make the big bucks. Y'all want to be seen. Y'all want to be promoted. Y'all want to be main card event. Then y'all need to take y'all gonna take main card event heat. Tank done got heat. See how much hate Tank done got from a draw? But a knockdown that wasn't a knockdown. Everybody know Tank wasn't hurt from a knockdown. It was a delayed reaction. He was hurt. Well, it wasn't, bro. It was a delayed reaction. He took a knee, turned to the side, took a perfect knee, and got right up and ran to the corner. That man had something in his eye. You can believe it if you not believe it. I'm giving y'all facts so y'all can actually understand what's going on. So when you go and watch this next fight, you don't bet wrong or you don't look at the fight wrong because you listen to what everybody else saying. And that's what people do in boxing. There's too many casuals and it's the way everybody else saying and not understanding what actually happened. That was a real good fight. And honestly, Gervonta Davis won that fight by numbers, and Gervonta Davis won that fight to me on the cards. If they didn't count the knockdown, Gervonta Davis won. But it happened. And I feel like the judges took that in consideration after that round to give most of those other rounds to Lamont, because if you look at most of those rounds, there was won by Tank before that. You can't sit there and say that Lamont Roach won a round and he did exactly what Tank did in the round and he not Tank, and he's the same person y'all say is a cherry picker. He not on the same level as Tank. So why would you get a no-namer the round and he did the same work that Tank did, if not a little bit less? And really that's what he was doing, a little bit less, because y'all keep on saying Lamont was the aggressor. Lamont was not the aggressor, bro. Why do y'all keep saying that? Do y'all know what y'all looking at? Lamont did not bring the fight to Tank. He didn't run from Tank. He didn't back-foot it. He didn't get out of there. But he didn't bring the fight to Tank. He just stood in front of Tank and let Tank bring the offense. Now, let's say Tank did the same thing to him. Y'all would have said it was a boring fight. Tank was the aggressor. He made the fight entertainment. He gave y'all the fight of the year, something we still talking about 3 months later, bro. I'm not understanding. Shakur fight was 3 months ago. Tank was a week later. It's almost 3 months later, and we still talking about it, comparing it to all these other fights. And I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what y'all looking at. Y'all gotta shape up. Y'all gotta shape up, and this is exactly why Devin and Ryan's not happening now. And Devin and Ryan was a good fight, but Oscar said he don't want the fight because how Devin did against Ramirez, how Devin did against, how Ryan did against Rolly. Now, I don't think that got nothing to do with each other. I say let them boys fight it out again, or let them both get another good win. I think Devin needs another good win anyway. Devin need another good fight. I think Devin need to go ahead and fight Teofimo, win against Teofimo, then fight Ryan again. It might mess up the rematch with Ryan. It might mess up the rematch with Ryan, because if he lose, it messed the rematch up. But it gives him the confidence he need to get back in there. Ryan need to go up in there and fight Rolly again, because Rolly knocked your ass down and he beat you. So he beat you. So you got to go get your get back. Oscar right about that. And it just makes for a longer road for their path. And this is why I say Ryan and Devin is the ones whose legacy is really tied to each other. I do want to see Ryan Garcia. I do want to see Devin Haney fight Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney fight Tank. But I'm pretty sure he's going to do what he did against Ramirez. He's going to take the Tank and make him look average. He's not going to do what ROMERO did. That's why I don't get how he dropped that video about a month ago where he's saying the blueprint is out to beat Gervonta. And it's like, bro, you're not finna do what ROMERO did. Nobody even fights like that. Keyshawn don't fight like that. He roll a lot. Keyshawn got the best chance of fighting like that. Shakur is a good inside pocket fighter, but he's not gonna sit there and trade. He's not gonna run. He gonna use his feet more. He gonna get out of there. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's different. I see Shakur making mistakes against Gervonta because he's gonna be so worried about his power. Shakur is just, he got too many variables on why I don't think he can beat Gervonta. And I think we're gonna find out when he fights Zepeda. If he can take that onslaught from Zepeda, it's gonna make this fight with Tank more interesting, because we're gonna be like, oh, okay. But like I said, we done seen Shakur in a whole lot of problems before, a whole lot of excuses after his fight on what happened. This is what happened. I had a performance. I had a bad night. Always a lot of stuff with Shakur. So I see that type of statement coming from him after the fight, him fighting Tank. Because if you can't even, because y'all say that Gervonta is getting all no namers, but Shakur's fighting all these high level guys. No, he's not, bro. Y'all can't even name nobody he fought besides Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring. That's it. Who else? De Los Santos got famous because he fought Shakur. We finna see how good De Los Santos is, because I seen De Los Santos do something to El Rayo, which made him look like a good fighter, but I don't know if he elite. So we're gonna see when he fight Keyshawn. Now he might be a fighter, because El Rayo is a solid B fighter, B plus fighter. Gary Antoine Russell to me is a B fighter. Yeah, B plus A fighter. But I don't think Gary Antoine Russell is elite. He beat El Rayo. So now we got De Los Santos finna fight. De Los Santos fighting Keyshawn, and we're gonna see how this fight goes. This fight go 12. If this fight don't go 12, then we know how much of a bitch Shakur is. See what I'm saying? We know. I want to see Devin and Shakur. I would like to see that fight, because I think Devin not gonna be as worried about Shakur, but I feel like Shakur gonna beat Devin. I don't know. I just can't tell them. I had Devin at first over Shakur, but who knows? I really don't know. What's next for Devin Haney? Y'all let me know. He said he got Teofimo lined up next. I think Devin Haney can get another fight. I think a lot more people will fight Devin Haney, not thinking that he gonna run, and people gonna know he gonna run and shit like that. He'll get somebody to come out though. He'll be able to get a fight. I think Devin Haney will be okay. Ryan Garcia, what's next for Ryan Garcia? I have no idea. He need to go back in there and roll him, because it's supposed to be a Conor Ben fight coming up next or something like that for him. But after he lost, he got to get back in the South. He got to do something amazing to make us want to see him again, because right now we don't want to see him no more. We don't want to see him do that. If it's gonna be a hard fight like that, that's what you're gonna do. You had 47 now, buddy. These guys hitting harder. Rolly had way more sting on it. He was way more stronger than that. He looked good. So now what? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is Oscar De La Hoya doing too much by not having a fight, or is he right on point by not having a fight? It's your boy 2 Time Seller, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.